Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com. I'm also the author of Fearless Tarot, How to Give a Positive Reading in Any Situation, which is due out from Llewellyn Books this October, and it's already available for pre-order. So if you want to find out where to get it, go on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or the Llewellyn website, and it is already there. This book will really resonate with you if you like my approach to tarot. This is part 4 of my monthly Tarotscope video series, and this is for the month of May 2020. And in this last video, we're going to go over the astrological signs of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So if you are a Capricorn, or you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, this is going to be the message for you for the month of May. First, Knight of Swords. Second, Knight of Pentacles, 2 knights. And then third, 4 of Cups. Okay, so when we see knights together, knights usually indicate movement because they're on horses, they're going somewhere. But in the case of the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only knight who's kind of counterculture, and he is stopping his horse. His horse is standing still. What I'm seeing for Capricorn is a time of a flurry of activity. Was in the past. We got that Knight of Swords where you're just racing to keep up with events. You're trying to make your move before a deadline or before it's too late. And so that Knight of Swords is saying you've been really pushing yourself pretty hard. The Knight of Swords is also a symbol of the cruel taskmaster that's in a lot of our heads that's telling us to go further, to do more. And even when we're exhausted, it's like, go, 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 do even more. And the horse is a symbol for your physical body. And the horse is looking at the knight like, I just can't go any faster than this. So this card can sometimes come up when it's time to slow down. And slow down your doing, because the next card we got is that Knight of Pentacles, who is just the exact opposite of that Knight of Swords. He's calm, he's centered, he's in his field, and he's at that standstill or wait. Sometimes if you are used to being a go-getter or very productive or moving forward, the Knight of Pentacles can kind of feel a little frustrating because he's not moving as fast as you would like to. However, he's also telling you that it's important to stop right now and to be mindful, because something important is manifesting at this time. And in this case, it's important to receive for Capricorn this next month. It's important for them to give back to themselves. Here we see that 4 of Cups. It shows a figure who's worried about the past, worried about the future, concerned about this or that. And he's so in his head that he's completely blind to the miracle that's happening behind him. Out of a cloud is being offered this golden cup. And this can represent an opportunity. Sometimes the 4 of Cups can come up when something that we're perceiving as a bad thing is robbing us from our ability to see that it's actually a gift in disguise. And if you've been used to moving forward at a breakneck speed and then suddenly things are at a standstill, it can feel unfortunate or unlucky unless you look at it in a different way. And I feel like at this time for Capricorn, it's important to look at the places in your life that are at a standstill and instead to really see the gift that's being offered and the opportunity that's being offered in that. This is going to be a time to center and to really recalibrate where you want to head from here on out. So it's a healing month for Capricorn, but it may not be as active as they would have liked. The next set of cards is going to be for the astrological sign of Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius or you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, this is going to be the message for you for May. 8 of Pentacles, productivity. Queen of Cups. And then the Ace of Swords. So pretty powerful month for Aquarius, especially with doing some go-getting. We have the 8 of Pentacles, which is usually a work card. It's a card of productivity, and it's also a card of really pulling your focus toward an intention and really seeing it manifest. The 8 of Pentacles always rewards work put into something. And so this could be a time to just pour your energy into something that you want to see manifest or to provide some long-term security for. Also, the 8 of Pentacles tells you that your work is so much more important than it just being a way to earn money or to serve yourself. But it's actually your platform for effecting change for the outside world. And here we see that with that little pathway that's in the background of the card connecting the workshop to the walled city in the distance. And so this could be a time where your work is going to be your platform for effecting change on a greater level. The second card for Aquarius is the Queen of Cups, and she, of all the Cups cards, places her emotions or feelings in the most elaborately decorated cup in the tarot. The Queen of Cups has that cup that is decorated like the Ark of the Covenant. You see these angels on it. You see that she's serenely looking at her cup that her feelings are in, and she's honoring her feelings. Aquarius sometimes gets a reputation for shutting their feelings off or disconnecting or detaching from them occasionally. And the Queen of Cups could be coming up at this time to say, hey, it's time to come back to that realm of emotion. Maybe it's been a productive time or time where it's just been about surviving or getting things done. And now it's time for soul searching again. Now it's time for re-examining your feelings and really delving into those emotional waters. The thing I feel when I see the Queen of Cups is that it's important not to just go through the motions of life at this time, but to really let it in emotionally, to perceive it through the realm of feelings. And I think if Aquarius does that, this is going to be such a rich month moving forward. And then we have that other ace there, that Ace of Swords, which is indicating triumph, victory, and a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a card of triumph by force. It's telling you to grab the bull by the horns, take charge of your life and its direction. It might be important to get your own emotions or feelings on your own side before you're able to pool that energy into your eventual goal, which is symbolized by that Eight of Pentacles. However, if Aquarius does that, I really think that this is going to be a pretty successful month. By confronting things this next month, Aquarius, you're actually going to lead to victory much better than if you just sit and hope and wish and wait. So this is definitely going to be a time to take action, or at least get the ball rolling on something important. And then finally, we are going to go into our last astrological sign of Pisces. So if you're a Pisces, or you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, this is going to be the message for you for the month of May. Our first card is the Six of Wands. Be confident. Two of Swords. And then the Death card. Okay, so there is some major changes happening for Pisces, and it's important that they're confident as they're going through them. We got some pretty powerful cards of change. Number one, the Death card, which everyone freaks out. They're like, oh no, it's the Death card. You know, who's going to die? Tarot is a collection of symbols, and it's usually foolish to look at a symbol and take it literally. And in the case of the Death card, it's important to realize that this is a powerful symbol, that your old way of life is dying, and that something new is happening in its place. This is going to be also expressed in the Change card of the Two of Swords. This is a card of in between. You see the woman who's in between two swords. She's in between the new moon and the full moon. And she's also in between the sky and the sea. And whenever the Two of Swords comes up, it indicates that this is going to be a time where it feels almost like you're in a limbo. You're not in your old way of life. You're not in the new way of life yet. You're kind of straddling those two worlds. However, stay calm, stay serene, and go inward for your wisdom. The woman on the Two of Swords is blindfolded, meaning she can't look outside of herself to the answer. She's got to look within. And you can see how calm and serene she is as she's finding that answer for herself. For Pisces this next month, it might be a time when you're relying on yourself a little bit more. And to cope with a lot of the changes that are going on around you, it's important to draw upon the power that can be found within yourself. And also the Two of Swords reminds you that the in-between times in our life are the magical times. They're the times of change, transformation. And so transformation is a good thing in this case for you. And then, like I said in the beginning, be confident. We got that Six of Wands, which is saying that something is going to be forcing Pisces to be a little bit more extroverted or out there. The Six of Wands is not a card of hiding out. It's traditionally called the Fame card for me. And so this could be a time of calling attention to yourself or really boldly going towards something, even if you're up against some opposition. Most of the people on the Six of Wands are cheering this figure on, but there is that one guy in the background, and you can see how envious he is. And that's just indicating that the more you shine, the more you're probably going to attract some attention from individuals who aren't maybe shining themselves or aren't as pleased with themselves that might be taking a shot at you. And it's important not to let that fear of that happening keep you from your eventual goal. A lot of transformation is happening for Pisces this next month, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good thing. And that is the Tarotscope videos for this month of May. I do hope you enjoyed them. Check me out at elliotoracle.com. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you next month.